system. The registration is on. I am high privilege. Why? I thought I was gonna have to do parkour here. Oh, so I guess that's why I don't get any XP from this, because level sync is not enabled. But I'm assuming that if that were to be the case, this would have been a lot. Why could we not see all this before? I suppose it is only to be expected that corrupted crystals should accompany disturbance of this magnitude. After all, the fragment likely pierced the ground to a depth of many hundreds of yards. The swirling ether leaking from the wound must have warped the very air, creating a veil that hides these formations from view. Well, it is not as if we expected this to be a straightforward task. Let's read carefully, shall we, please? It is imperative that we went through to the depths of the structure and disable the mechanism that powers Bahamut's regeneration. Of course, if he should have chance to encounter my grandfather, by the way, I should not let him go again. Not while there is hope that he may yet be saved. But mayhap we should put such thoughts from our minds until after we have successfully gained entrance to the place. The opening up ahead appears a suitable point of ingress. I'm just gonna watch them kill these monsters. It's pretty interesting to watch them kill. God, they're so open. I'm lucky to have this. I would have most definitely raised beyond belief if I would do this like at my level. People thought I was ready to put my brains into. I need to make a run of my hands so probably. I probably need to make it. I'm honestly sad my screen just exploded my brain. I know it doesn't I'm just to record my memories and take a look back on this in the future. But where's the exit? Bruh, I can't carry any more items. I can't carry any more items. My inventory is all full. My inventory is full. My inventory is freaking full. My inventory is just full. was that supposed to be? That armor, no, it couldn't be. Be on your guard, Zui. Though it defies all reason that you should live, I know of only one who wears such armor. He whom the Empire raises as high as the Black Wolf himself, the Legulus of the... I cannot pronounce. I don't know. I speak of the madman who brought the Meteor Project to fruition. We faced a White Raven, Nail von Zernis, harbinger of the 7th Umbral era. Is that guy still alive? Non-Nail von Darnis. That was the name of a fool who perished upon the eve of the promised age of glory. It should not be uttered within these hallowed halls. Out of love for his loyal servant, the one true deity named nowadays Darnis. The one true deity, Bahamut. He speaks of Bahamut. Oh Lord Bahamut, the name is a sweet water to parched lips. How my heart swells at thy sacred torch. This blessed sanctum is the domain of my God and his beloved children. Seek to defile his glory, and you will answer to me. How is this possible? If one Alphino was told me Nail was slain on the eve of the Calamity. Whatever the truth of the matter, we must be on our guard. There can be no reasoning with the worshippers of a primal. I feel like I'm boosting out that level. Oh, the master. I thought the master level was level 90. I guess it's level... 5 minutes? Never even worth it. Yeah, I ain't taking any of that freaking shred. Yeah, no, I ain't trying to like guess into this with like my freaking inventory. I ain't even trying to do that. What's next? Second floor of Bahamut. I totally forgot I was doing this a while ago. Ready, check, and now we wait. Come on. How advanced was the Alian Empire? How advanced were they? Okay, Alize. I'm reminded of the passage beneath Cancer of Ocendes or whatever. They must have traveled quite some distance below the surface. More of the same tunnels. 12 be good. Surely they cannot continue all the way down from the upper floors. It's difficult to see inside, but I have a terrible feeling those corridors house more of the dreadful guardians you have already faced. It is said that the Alagians or whatever excelled in the creation of chimerical beasts, and that the Red Moon teemed with 1,000 fantastical monstrosities, all to prevent the enemies of the ancient empire from releasing the Elder Primal. I wonder, the creation of the creatures that proudly saw us, could they be the beloved children of which now spoke? Yeah, this is yet another mystery to ponder upon our return. Shall we continue onwards? What are we supposed to be doing? I'm confused. Oh, really? What is this? walk off? Can I walk off? If I do walk off, would I die? I don't know if I made my erase a button into the chat. I don't think it's a cat, so defeat the Avatar. What are we, freaking Zuko or something? We're gonna fight the Avatar? We can beat Zuko, we gotta defeat the Avatar to restore our honor. Fireworks, literally July. Yeah, I ain't trying to get all of that. Now, what is it? Furious hearing hour. What the hell? I do wish I could get XP from doing this. I feel like I could have gotten a lot of XP from this. Oh, I thought that said something else. I didn't think it said hollow shirt. I thought that said something else. Oh, hey. That surely can't be Dalamud. How? Where are we? The final resting place of Now Von Darnis. This is a grave for the undeserving. And for the crime of trespassing upon my God's sanctuary, this place shall serve as your grave too. No. Is that Louis Spawn? Who the hell is that? In the hour of his failure, Now Von Darnis felt the currents of aether begin to bear away his essence, but before oblivion could claim the last of him, a divine will reached out, and I was born. Then did the words of my God resound in mine ears. Bring unto mine enemies crushing defeat, that they might know despair without it, and claim thee thus the victory which thou once denied. It seems a little but the little remainder of Nail's essence when Bahamut plucked him from the brink of oblivion. And the result was a strange, similar to the old weather of it. Nevertheless, her aura bespeaks great power. She channels the rage of the Elder Primal him or herself. Lord Bahamut, thy wish is my command. None shall escape thine unquenchable fury. Come, ye dull, unthinking beasts, bare your teeth. Okay, that rhymes. They will avail you not in the calamity to come. Fight too. Okay, what the hell is supposed to be going on? Oh god, I swear to God if we die, I swear to God if we die, I swear to God if we die, I swear to God. What the hell is supposed to be going on there? Oh, he's dead! He's dead? Well, how did he die? Well, I was getting jumped right there. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! Okay, look at me. Did we really just die? Did we really just... Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm dead. What the hell is this? Okay, not... Okay, why is it on... Oh, I can move. Literally like how cold this was. Not how I look like voice. It really is fun. I literally got taken out like a freaking stuff. Expecting some mega players or what? Well, I'm thinking move everything. Second portal box complete. Okay, now I just gotta do Abby's resolve now. gonna do Alizé's Resolve. Why is it called Alizé's Resolve? What are we about to find here? What are we about to find here? What are we about to find here that's dubbed Alizé's Resolve? What are we about to find here? Why does she look like that? Oh, wait, so the general is actually a she all along. Oh. Poor creature, would that you had never been born. You had surrendered your physical form and collapsed into aether, but Bahamut denied you death, and imprisoned what little was left of you in an ethereal shell resembling what, I wonder, images from your memory, perhaps. That shell is now broken. Your primal deity seems disinclined to sustain your existence.
We can go into like Oscar.
What?
I think you're gonna unlock the next step now, so it's probably gonna be a lot of cutscenes.
Okay.
So come tell me when you're done with all the cutscenes, okay?
Alright. My primal deity, I kneel to no icon. What need have I to beg the favor of such filth? I am Nail von Darnus, legatus of the whatever the hell that is. No, a moment, my thoughts are caught up, and this body is not mine own. Can it be that you spoke the truth? Was I concealed by the lesser moon's ancient prisoner? That will not happen again. You speak as if Bahamut no longer controls you, but that's impossible. Once the primal ensnares a mind, it cannot be freed. Unless Bahamut simply relinquished his claim, what need has he of a broken spirit bound for the ethereal realm? Oh, that I shall fall prey to the very influence I sought to purge from the land. The irony is galling. But do not assume that all my actions were chosen. It was my will that the meteor project be resurrected, mine and none other. Yet it seems that my grand designs were destined to fail. Even the ungentle release of death was denied me. Now, please, you must tell us more of the calamity. I must know the truth of what has befallen the world and what has become my grandfather, Archon Louis Soir. You are Louis Soir's grandchild. Ah, the fates are generous with their cruelty. Continue on. If you would have your answers, they await you at the terminus of your path. But know that this path leads to only despair. The light of truth was ever harsh and unforgiving. Why do you say his grandfather will be freed once he put a stop to Bahamut's restoration? Will he not? What are you not telling us? Steel yourself, child. Only unbending resolve and merciless strength can conquer what lies ahead. The weak can do not but weep under the pall of their own misery, as did the frail child I once was. Oh god, that face is just horrifying. Silence, chattering raven, your wretched wings are broken and you shall soar no more. My sentiment, your billion tears mine eyes. I recognize that voice, Dewey, but never would he say such words. Come, let us finish what we came to do. All will be right when the final hole lies dormant. My grandfather will be himself again, I'm sure of it. Isn't he dead? Isn't he freaking dead? He's dead. He's freaking dead. I don't know what Alizé's whole illusion is. If this is actually Louis Soir, I am gonna be shocked that he survived all this time. Oh, mother of all hells. Bahamut regenerates more swiftly than I anticipated. Let us hope that disabling this coil will serve to slow the process. And how does, like, none of the other, like, city-states know what is going on down here? It's only us. The display seems different, but the controls appear to mimic the mechanism we found in the Lonovsky and Hope. It shouldn't pose a problem. Zooey, forgive me. The moment I beheld Nail's transformation, hope wilted in my heart. I did not believe you could stand against the manifestation of Bahamut's power. For all your table strength and skill, I felt certain that I was going to lose you, just as I lost my grandfather. Even he, a man whom naught seemed impossible, was humbled before Bahamut's might. I was going to lose you. Bro, I'm literally God, bro. Nothing can kill God. And yet, look how far we have come. It is the incredible feats of which we are capable, our boundless potential. Shut up, I've been doing all, but I don't see you fighting. Towards this capacity for greatness, I believe, that grandfather so dearly wished to protect. With all that has occurred, I have come to understand that much at least. It is done. Shall we make our way back into the surface and gather our thoughts? We have seen much that will benefit from Orange's learned perspective. But if I'm pretty sure Orange is a traitor. Is that Louis Swan? Please tell me that is like... Is that Louis Swan? Is that Louis Swan? Did he really just shoot his own granddaughter? That is just effed up. Grandfather, is it you? Then why the hell does he look ugly as hell? Abandon this quest, Alize. I will not countenance further sabotage of the coils. Sabotage, but we must disable the coils if we are to prevent Bahamut's survival. Your defiance seals your fate. No, you're not who I thought you were. My grandfather would never. Foolish girl. How would the White Raven allow herself to be bested by such sniveling opponents? Listen, world, we all exist at the pleasure of one divine will. And the word of Lord Bahamut is absolute. Scurry back into your holes, vermin. You have been granted this one reprise. But should you be so foolish as to crawl into my lord's domain again, I will crush the life from you myself. That light in grandfather's eyes, he has suffered the same fate as now. Yeah, the little that was left of Louis Swan being controlled by freaking Bahamut. Oh my god. That is just okay, that is actually really depressing considering how much Alize, like, looks up to her grandfather, Louis Swan. That is actually effed up now. That is no wonder the next quest is called Alize's Resolve, because the resolve is pretty shaken and broken after this. Oh, poor Alize. I would think that Louis Swan would say, hey, you look familiar, but I guess not, because, you know, he's being controlled by Bahamut. My grandsire is no more. That was not but a phantom that profanes his notable memory. This mockery must be expunged. I will not rest until I free grandfather who stole from Bahamut's tyranny. You hear me, Bahamut? Your time is at an end, and yours and my family will be avenged. Okay. Okay. Is that Alfino right? Oh, is Alfino gonna join us on this journey now? Alize is keen to seek Orange's learned opinion on the disturbing events which unfolded during your expedition to the second coil. Truly it is wonderful to escape that stifling air and return to Northern Thanalan again, it would appear. I must thank you, Zuri. Were it not for your bravery, I strongly doubt that I would be standing here now. But you need not tarry on my account. The danger has passed. Pray go on ahead and apprise Orange of all that has occurred. I will join you anon. My thoughts are yet unruly, and I would rest here a while. I shall follow in due course. Alize. I believe Ricky and his name is Alpino and Alize after that. Alpino and Alize in this game. Let's teleport over there. Trying to go my freaking dragon right now. My freaking dragon. Let's go. Let's roll out. Remember again the beginning in like a Realm Reborn, I would see Tataru just sitting right there. I remember when Tataru tried to become an Arcanist. Oh wait, I remember when this is actually the base operation of the Zions. Since it wasn't energy on battle is when you've got no need of fighting. Yep. I am gonna miss the old looks of like the Zions. I am gonna miss their old looks, but oh well. The triumphant hero doth return. Time thine eyes speak of the dread task completion. The second coil now lieth dormant. Yet I sense the tiring though bears are not altogether glad. Pray tell me, what ill hath cast the shadow which falleth now across thy brow? And the next one is Fragment of the Truth. His path. An old foe and an old friend. So 'twas with the ethereal shadow of Master Louis Suave that Lady Alize beheld, an unnatural conjurtion enthralled to the elder primal, that the fiends designed to choose him of all men, even in full knowledge of the shade's true nature. I would be hard-pressed to weather such a confrontation. Yet what agons must the young mistress have endured? Such torment did she ne'er deserve. Mayhap 'twere better if the Lady Alize did absent herself from the future forays onto the coils. I've come too far to surrender to grief, Orange. My lady, I am resolved to defeat those fiends, and not shall sway me from my path. Now let us peer more deeply into the well of our discoveries. As you wish, my lady. By your leave, I would speak first of the Koi's late guardian, now Von Darnus. Von Darnus was the legatus of the Guardian Empire, who strove to bring about Eozir's final destruction, only to fail even as the sixth sun did set. If thou hast heard the tales of the White Raven, then it is he of whom they speak. He, I say, for Nail was for certainly no maid. The noble house of Von Darnus, as we discovered all too late, had long safeguarded the wisdom of ancient allies, for that the legatus came to learn the true nature of Bahamut, and to seek to employ the Red Moon as a weapon against Eorzea. But the crystal tower and the mechanisms required to command the satellite yet lay hidden beneath the ground, compelling them to construct a far less subtle mechanism. In the first faltering attempts to communicate with Bahamut, he did likely rouse the satellite's slumbering prisoner. Thenceforth did the White Raven soul belong to Bahamut. He said fortunate indeed to acquire so powerful a thrall by chance. 'Tis little wonder why he was so loath to part with him. Why let a simple thing like death deprive one of so useful a pawn? Though I may accuse him of bungling Von Donner's resurrection, I dare say Bahamut was as content to have a handmaiden as a manservant. I only hope that the two thralls we encountered were the extent of this flock. Yet I cannot help but dwell on his words, those beloved children of whom he spoke. I assume at first that he refers to the moon's BC guardians, but should Bahamut have enslaved other mortals, we must needs remove this source of worship. Otherwise, our efforts to disable the core shall be for naught. Oh my God! What if the children that the legatus is talking about were actually the warriors of darkness, and the warriors of darkness are like Bahamut's children? Forgive me mine indelicacy, my lady. Thou art wise to speak of expunging the primal thralls, but canst thou truly pursue a course which would cost thee thine own grandsire? My heart and mind are as one on this matter. Grandfather's salvation can be won by but a single method, destruction of Bahamut and aught that might serve to sustain him. Zooey, while Rondra and I endeavor to ascertain the existence of any future thralls, I suggest you grant yourself a moment's respite. Rest assured that I will contact you the moment I have need of your inimitable talents. That way you've achieved so much I owe to you. I fear, however, that our trials have barely begun. Thou time that delieves the pain of thy passing, I find that I am wounded afresh. Master Louis Swab, what good shall come of this unending search for knowledge and truth? Long have I believed the pursuit of such treasures to be the duty of every true Charlene. Yet, when each new revelation serveth only to heap further anguish upon those whom would fain protect, must we truly reach for more? So you have found your resolve, dear sister. Will you now find a use for the secret, for the key that only you and I hold? Given our familiar prosperity for curiosity, you would do well to remember that keys may serve to seal doors as well to unlock them, and Bahamut is a most unwelcome guest to whom the door should never have been opened. Fragments of the truth. Rondra will speak with you regarding your mission to prevent Bahamut's return. Man is wont to cast light wherever so secrets lie hid in darkness. Though that which he illuminated seldom bringeth him joy, so it is with such unhappy truths as Bahamut's immense the shadow doth conceal. Yet ever onward forgeth Mistress Alize, undeterred by the burden of knowledge that wept heavy on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path she hath chosen and a painful one. I prithee, Zooey, remain by your side as her valiant blade, that she might see our quest to its conclusion. Zooey, it is well that you are here. My lady, how might I serve you this day? Okay. I have met with some difficulty in my mission, RJ, and I should be grateful for your whatever that word is. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath the carcinal flats, even as we speak. If we are to prevent his return, we must need to disable the two remaining interim hulks that sustain him. Every moment our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, I have determined the location of the fragments of Dharma leading to the hulks. I have been unable to find a way to enter them. Okay. And gaining a minute is but the first step in your perilous undertaking. When last thou didst enter Bahamut's subterranean fastness, thou didst discover, didst thou not? Then that the dread primal had bound the shade of the now von darkness onto his will. And thou thought this concerned the fallen legatus to blessed oblivion. Thou mayest recall that the piteous wretch was not alone. Doubt not, but that Bahamut's other thralls shall seek to hinder thy passage. You can say his name, Orange. I have not forgotten that my grandfather is waiting for us. My lady, I will remind you, as I am often remind myself, that the man whom we have loved and revered is no more. What remaineth is but a shade which defileth his men. Why is he talking like this? The vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandson, but from Bahamut himself. You need not worry, Andre. Come what may, I will not stray from the course. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain. Sigh. The mere words will not take us whither we must go. As I said, I have been unable to find a way to enter the fragments of Dogma. Then Alfino appears in all his badass glory. My lady, might insist that you visit the fragments again in Zui's company. Full of ath hath the warrior of light set events in motion by virtue of its presence alone. 'Tis possible that he may do so again. I, the while, shall search for answers of mine own, but by our efforts combined, full sure am I that the path shall be revealed to us ere long. Were it anyone else, I should question the wisdom of such advice. Yet I cannot deny that what you say about Zui is true. Very well, I shall do as you suggest. I wonder if people in the NPCs think my name Zui is stupid. It's like, what kind of name is Zui? Zui, the warrior of light. Assuming you have no objections, of course. Good. Bro didn't let me speak. Now we seek the entry to two fragments of Dalamud, or whatever. One lies at the burning wall in eastern Thanalan, and the other at the singing shards in Moradona. I left an assistant at each location with instructions to continue searching for a means of ingress. It is not impossible if they could have since found something useful for us. Let us begin by visiting my man at the burning wall decks, I think it was. Yeah, your man? What the hell do you mean by that? How even old is freaking Alize and Alfino? Roll out. Okay, so roll out. Gotta hurry up so he told me I'm just gonna do the final core of Bahamut. Alright, let's hop on my Dragon Midgard Stormer. My nose Midgard Stormer, and we roll out. Alize's assistant. Well, of course you have this with your assistant, Alize. I say, are you not Master Uchiha, my lady's most faithful companion? Sinus, sir, at your service. And may I say, what an honor it is to meet you. How goes the survey, Dex? Hey, my lady, it's shame you to say that I found no valuable path to the fragment. Though it stands there before our very eyes, the way there has thus far proven impassable. When the fragment fell and pierced the land, it caused a prodigious amount of aether to spew forth. So it's this that gave rise to the land's twisted lay, which seems destined to thwart our efforts. Even were an opening to exist, I fear that we would struggle to reach it. We cannot give up. Keep trying. So near and yet so far. Well, it avails us not to stand here and stare at the thing. Let us await the Moradona and try the other fragment. Perhaps Sinus has fared better. Upon that note, my lady, there's something I must tell you. I'm sorry to report that I lost contact with my brother just over a bell. As you know, the singing shrouds are home to many fell creatures, ogres among them. While I do not wish to cause you undue harm, I fear that something unspeakable may have happened to Dex. Well, why didn't you? Give me strength. We must hurry to my assistant's aid, Zooey. There's a host of fell figures, ogres among them. This is find my brother and keep my lady safe. Yeah, you're lady. What the hell do you mean by that? Making us travel across the continent. Oh, let's get out of here. 20-piece McNugget. Wow. Where must we head? Oh, over there. Let us just follow into the area and knock the final portal of the box. I don't know, I've actually not been in this area before. Okay, if I don't press the level sync, then I don't have to do it. I wonder if it's a level sync for like level 100 level syncs. Thank you, Adventure. For a moment there I feared that my bones were to be ground up and used to bake bread. Also, Shrek. Bro is as bald as Caillou. That's freaking Caillou. I am relieved to see that you are unharmed. It was wrong for me to press such a dangerous task upon you. Yeah, no, sending an assistant to look at freaking an area in like a dangerous odd territory. Yeah, that was a dumb idea. But my lady, your words are wasted on me. 'Twas nothing at all, I assure you. Look at your dumb odd glasses. And if it please you, I shall report on my findings. As you can see, though the tip of the fragment is exposed, the rest is encased in rock and crystal, rendering it impossible to enter the structure. We might try excavating the area on the fragment, but it would like to take time, and there's really no telling how deep we may need to dig before we can find a suitable point of ingress. As such, I am forced to conclude that getting into this fragment is unrealistic. Forgive me, my lady. Confound it, we are losing precious time. What are we to do now? His Ironze, grave tidings, glad tidings I have for thee and my lady. For a blessing, a way hath been found by which thou mayest enter the remaining fragments of Dalamud. Imagine if it's Dalamud. Pay escort Mistress Alize to the Serenium processing plant in northern Thanalan. There all shall be made clear. Aranjay has found the way. Then we must go to him at once. Imagine if this is a way to like freaking get Alpino and Alize in a single place or something. Because I'm pretty sure I have not seen Alpino and Alize talk since Alize stormed off in like early Roman one. Well, they really want me to freaking Well, they're really making me travel across the continent for this one and expecting me to get there in only a few minutes. Go talk to our own way. My apologies for summoning you thus from afar, my lady, but it's here that your journey may finally begin. I did warn her. To my knowledge, there are no fragments in northern Thanalan. Nor you are mistaken, my lady. Yet a pathway doth exist, one which you yourself have made use of in the past. At the conclusion of your several forays into the binding coils, for that the crystal formation was laid to the north of this place that you did emerge, was it not? Yes, an ethereal stream bore us back to the surface. That much I had surmised. Are you suggesting that we can use it to return underground? Even if that were possible, would it not simply bear us back to those places which we have already explored? Indeed not, my lady. Pray allow me to explain. Upon the evidence of your experience, it seems plain that two interment hulks may share the self-same ethereal grit. From this we did infer that others may be connected in likewise. Thus did we labor long to verify the existence of further tributaries to the self-same stream, in which task we were at length successful. 'Twas then but a matter of arriving at a solution to the problem of traveling to an undetermined destination. That one might reach what we may call the headwater, as we propose to employ a modified aetherite which serves to amplify with such ripples as do originate from said source. By focusing one's essence upon these ripples, it should be possible to make the journey. Yet, be fairly warned, my lady. As with all untried modes of ethereal travel, this method entails considerable danger. Merely to attempt the voyage could cost you your life. That is a risk I'm willing to take. You are brilliant, Narandre. Yes, sure. But I am curious, did you have assistance in forming this plan? I cannot help noticing your repeated use of the word we, unless you have taken to using the majestic plural on our absence. And now, my lady, as you have correctly surmised, I was not alone in this endeavor. Meaning there are others who are aware of our mission. Well, it cannot be helped now. Preventing Bahamut's return is what matters. If some secrecy must be sacrificed to achieve our goal, then so be it. It's freaking out, isn't it? It's freaking out, isn't it? You're the one who's helping us out, isn't it? So that must be the modified Aether. What are the immortal flames doing here? Those men may be sworn flames of Ul'dah, but they are first and foremost faithful retainers of House Leviar. It's Alphino, isn't it? It's Alphino, isn't it? Alphino, so it was you who was helping Aranje. God, having them two here at the same time is creeping me out. Their uncanny resemblance is creeping me the hell out. It creeps me out that they look for me. That they look so like each other. Who else could it have been, dear sister? Can we get like voice lines, please? Lest you worry, I have no intention of making the details of your venture public. Like you, I would prefer to avoid causing a panic. But given that which is at stake, namely the survival of the realm, one must be willing to accept help when it is offered. Would you not agree? At the very least, do not be cross with Andre. 'Twas at my behest that he kept silent. We will speak later. What, do Alize and Alphino not like each other or something? Pray forgive my lady, but knowing full well your intent, I judge it meet that Master Alfino be informed. Though your grandsire has become half straw, his noble blood courses yet through both your veins, if he must needs be struck down. Did you hear that, Alfino? I mean to strike down grandfather. When I have done so, I shall banish Bahamut to the aether. Nothing you will say will send me from my course. I will protect the Earth and I will uphold grandfather's legacy. Okay, chill the hell out. You didn't even let him finish. Grandfather's legacy. So you do not know what you yourself desire. Your actions are still driven by borrowed resolve. Yeah, I mean, at least Alfino is doing something of his own desire and resolve. Borrowed resolve, what does that have to do with anything? Protecting Arioso's grandfather's goal, we made it ours, both of us. That is all we came here, unless you have forgotten. God forbid I should never get out of it, but you misunderstood. I do not question your resolve, only once where it came. If it were your own, you would be able to tell me precisely why you desire to so fervently protect Eorzea. Yet you cannot, and it is not your resolve, but grandfather's. You may struggle to see the difference, but borrowed resolve shall never be as strong as that which springs from within. Okay, that is actually burn. That has actually got to burn. I'm sorry, but that has got to sting a little bit. That has got to sting. Me personally, Alize, I would never let that slide. But hey, that's just me. But let us speak of this another time. For now, preventing Bahamut's return is all that matters. To be plain, I have no objection to striking down whatever it is left of grandfather. Know, however, that I will be accompanying you this time. As son of House Leviar, I will be present for his final moments. Very well, you may join us on one condition. I make the decisions. God, what the hell is with Alize? I just realized they're wearing the same outfit. If it pleases my lady, the name's Ekren. Our preparations are just about complete. When you're ready to embark on your mission, just give me the word. I'll be waiting for you at the Cerulean processing plant. Pay no heed to my brother. You can rely on me. We have come far together, you and I. Together we shall see our journey to its end. Bruh, my character has literally spent more time with Alize. I know. My character has spent more time with Alfino than with Alize. I'm just saying, if I had to choose between one of them, I'd probably pick Alfino. I'm just saying. You know, you can rely on me. I sense tension between Alfino and Alize. I sense a hint of tension. I sense a hint of tension between Alfino and Alize. Are there any issues between them? I can already tell there are, because I literally watched them kind of argue it. I can definitely sense tension. Why the hell is that location called Blue Frog? I've been waiting for you, Master Chia. I am pleased to say that the Aetherites primed and ready. As you know, the remaining internment hulks are connected to the fragments in Eastern Thanalan and Moradona. It's to the former that we'll be sending you first. Now that you'll be starting inside the hulk, meaning you won't have to cover so much ground. The drawback being that you'll be fighting for your life from the moment you get there. Best be prepared for anything, for my lady's sake is not your own. And that's all I can tell you. When your preparations are in order, just give me the word and I'll send you on your way. I may even throw in a prayer for your speedy return just to be on the safe side. time for the final coil of Bahamut. The final coil of Bahamut. The final coil of Bahamut. Turn 1. Let us commence. I should try and do this again, but you know, have level sleep on. 4,560 yards. Okay, Alpino and Ali J being here in the exact same time is creeping me out. The fact that they're basically wearing similar outfits at this current time, because it takes place before Alpino had a clothing change, scaring the hell out of me. This is how it looks on the inside. This interment Hulk still functions. The teleportation was a success, and we are come to the right place. There is no telling how much further Bahamut has regenerated since we last beheld it. What if it's literally only been like a couple minutes? Let us make haste to the main bridge and deactivate the coil. When do we get to actually fight Bahamut? There were receptacles similar to these in the previous Hulk. Those held chimerical beasts, but only the Allegians know what other abominations may be sleeping within. They may well be part of Bahamut's internal defenses. We must stay on our guard at all times. I'm saying my character and Alpino spent a lot of time together in the game, so we're way closer. My character and Alpino are way closer than my character and Alpino, just saying. Why are they so overpowered? Oh yeah, they're level like 90 and 98. I can only imagine the freaking horrors that lie in freaking I can only imagine the freaking nightmarish eldritch horrors of beasts that lie in it. It's gonna help, but they keep one time. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna launch right back on. Oh. Oh, why are they so overpowered? Tell them it's a firework or a gun. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. So those dragons. About the 12 dragons, and so many. We were aware that the Aligas possessed the means to control the creatures, but to imprison them thus is barbaric. I will not wish such a fate upon my worst enemy. 'Tis plain that no love was lost between the Aligans and the dragons, but was it truly necessary to keep so great a number here? Bahamut did not want for defenses. This we have experienced firsthand. Such guardians as the Aligans created, both living and unliving, were surely no less capable of repelling intruders than these poor creatures. Tell me something, Alexander. Have you not managed to determine by whose will Bahamut exists? No, I have not. At first I assumed that Bahamut had no people of his own, that the Aligans had perhaps discovered a way to simulate prayer itself. However, now's words give me cause to reconsider. Specifically, the Shade's mention of Bahamut's beloved children. Is he talking about the warriors of darkness? From that I interfered, that the primal is given form by a will of worshippers whom we have yet to... Oh. God strike me down for a blind fool. Bahamut's beloved children, right there before my very eyes. How could I be so stupid? Oh, so it's not dwarf darkness, it's the little dragon's trap. Who else but the dragons of Elwood summoned Bahamut? Who else but they could sustain them? To think I wondered why the Aligans kept them in prison here. Even should the flame of Bahamut's life go out, his faithful children would summon him back. For this reason, the Aligan Empire has kept an army of dragons here in perpetual state of duress, that they might sustain the primal's existence. Truly, the Aligan's ingenuity knew no bounds, and neither did their cruelty. Small wonder that Bahamut was so enraged. Let no one deny that it was man who sowed the seeds of the calamity. You now turn your hatred toward our own kind, dear sister. Okay, Alcino is just calling shot after shot after shot. Do not patronize me, Alcino. I merely acknowledge their guilt. Sam Alcino is just launching a shot after shot after shot. Lest you be in any doubt, I have no intention of allowing Bahamut to lay with the world to waste, regardless of the atrocities the Aligans committed against his kind. We have no choice but to eliminate all who worship him, be they his children or his thralls. It seems reasonable to assume that the system responsible for the primal's regeneration is also responsible for sustaining the captive dragons. If we disable it, all should perish. Let us press on. Final coil of Bahamut 1, the final coil of Bahamut turn 2. Okay, which one? it's even started. Field test, fire, brave, TV. We lovingly worship the Lord, worship the holy sanctuary of the Lord. The hell? What's the hell? What the hell? Hell nah. Oh hell no. Oh my god. I'm gonna go get my 1%. Combining equals of Bahamut turn 2, turn 3, and turn 4. I'm doing turn 2. Me and my brother doing turn 2. We have to do turn 3 and 4. Okay. Time to control my turn Pokemon by killing. What the hell? Oh, wait, oh god, wait. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Wow, this is actually terrifying. What? Oh. funny how he's freaking out. So funny. Is that a freaking car? I'm actually scared to go near those walls. Maybe we're supposed to go maybe we're supposed to go into, maybe one person should go one way, one person wants to go the other way, one person wants to go the other way. Like, can I walk off? Oh, if I could walk off, that would have been like the I have like no video. I have like no video. No, literally, I have like no video. Oh, so that's what we're saying. One person has to go one area, one or two people have to go the other area. Oh, I get it. Gotta print it. That's supposed to be a robot Hydra. Why do I keep dropping my freaking magnet? Right over here. Bruh. Why? This looks like. A model of Bahamut, yes. For millennia, Bahamut must have gazed at this unchanging view. Trapped inside a prison that was scarcely large enough to contain him, unable to move, denied the release of death. How this hatred for man must have burned. And that hatred found an ideal vessel and now Von Darnus. In many ways, Bahamut is to be pitied, not loathed, but knowing the true extent of his fury, I am more convinced than ever of the necessity of our endeavor. Besides, he is not the only soul that cries out for vengeance. Okay, chill out, Alize Skywalker or Anakin Skywalker, chill out. I blanked out for a second. I wonder what my future self in the future and if my future self ever ends up watching this stream, what they'll think. Coils of Bahamut. No. Final Coils of Bahamut turn 3. Probably hop on Fortnite after a bit when I'm done with it. That'll level up as I'm trying to get to level 160. I've already leveled up already. I need to level up to get at least to level 160 or 161 today. And then tomorrow I'll grind to get to 160.
Gods, he is almost whole again.
Are we gonna hear Alfino's old voice or his new voice? Oh look, it's Alize finally talking. Why do I remember Alize's voice being different? Interment Hulk ICO6, main bridge 8272.
His size is staggering. I can scarce imagine how Grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
Oh yeah, because this is Romley Born voice.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on.
I wonder what Alize's new voice and like Kevin's voice is gonna be. Alfino's voice changed.
Grandfather?
That ain't
No,
your...
that man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such.
Yeah, we got... Are we gonna hear Louis
You are
Suarez
but
voice?
his twisted shape, the thrall of a mad primal.
Why does she sound like freaking...
You were foolish to disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
Why does she sound like freaking, Minfilia?
'Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear.
Bahamut. Oh, so it's not Bahamut. It's not pronounced Bahamut, it's pronounced Bahamut.
What of the hero who gave his life in defense of the realm? Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?
My poor, ignorant grandchildren. Your world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen, and I will speak to you of justice. 'Twas in the twilight of the third astral era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Alagon Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance.
Jesus Christ.
Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Alagon's boundless greed and hubris.
Jesus.
I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted? 'Tis man's overweening belief in his own primacy that blinds him to the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny.
Damn.
As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace.
The dragon.
Only when the plague of people has been expunged shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free. Then shall the world know true justice.
I should have done this ages
Stop it!
ago.
Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered.
Yeah, sure, but
He
it
had
would...
faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
Yeah, well, what if Louis Soir had a change of heart in the bad direction before he died?
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race. Stand together. They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet. Even you, twins whose veins run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning. You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, can you truly claim no kinship with the Alagon?
I thought it was pronounced Allegan, it was pronounced Allegan.
And though I hope they might bring you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
Oh, snap.
There may well be truth in your judgment of Alize and me. But such a one-sided tirade, bemoaning the evils of man, rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisois. Tell me, do you champion the cause of dragons because Bahamut compels you as his thrall? Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, and what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth.
Dang.
If you would have them, then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
I thought... No. He has become a primal?
Oh, sweet baby.
It is difficult, I know, but you must accept it. That entity is no phantom or imposter. It is our beloved grandsire.
So his grandfather did become corrupted or something. Oh damn, that must have hurted Alize's resolve.
Please, for his sake and for ours, you must defeat our grandfather.
Okay, well that's actually breaking my heart. Or Louis Suave might like to have like a freaking flashback or something of when Louis Suave saved me from dying and I was reborn in the Realm Reborn expansion. Please finish it off easy though, because I really want to see it. Only 18 seconds? Dang. Are we gonna fight Bahamut? I can only imagine how long this takes. The Neo is his own. I need to make room. I need to make room in my inventory.
Grandfather is truly gone this time. But better it end this way than the alternative.
It's definitely shattering her beliefs. And then he comes back.
I am...
What?
Grandfather?
I must thank you, warrior of light. Without your valor, I might never have broken free of Bahamut's control.
I did not think that
These
grandfather
last
was
few
like
moments
this.
are mine, to live as the man I once was.
I did not think Louis Suave looked like this, comparing to the complexion of Alphino and Alize.
This is all that I wanted. Yet, now that it is happening, I find myself struggling to believe it. Is it really you?
Grandfather, pray forgive me my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
Oh, shut the hell up about that, Alphino. Shut the hell up about
Forgive
that.
you? I am proud of you, child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature I had become. Alphino, Alize, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
Grandfather, I must ask, will you not tell us what befell during the calamity?
Yes, yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth.
Alright. Is he gonna mention me? Well, the warrior of life? Can we get like
Let
a
us
full
then
flashback
begin
here?
the tale at the Battle of Cartana, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance. 'Twas there in the sky above the surging armies that the elder primal Bahamut broke free of the Red Moon Bahamut. In an effort to contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether.
What do you call upon the 12?
But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage. Little choice remained to me. I used the last of my strength to entrust our hope unto the future, and prepared to meet my end.
Uh-huh. You getting a flashback? I'm still on a cutscene! Oh, sweet baby. Jesus, is that just happened? Oh, sweet baby. Jesus, this does not look. Oh, this looks like literal hell.
As you have no doubt surmised, I did not perish. When the cage built from the essences of the 12 was destroyed, the sky was filled with a colossal cloud of ether. This drifting energy responded to the prayers of those fighting below, and to my own desperate wish that the dying realm be saved by infusing me with the power of a primal.
Okay,
I became the immortal phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth. Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land. Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea.
How do you mean rejuvenation?
Believing the deed done, I relinquished my hold on that staggering energy, desirous that it should be returned to the realm without delay. But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me. Alas, within my fast fading form, enough remained of the Phoenix's energy to offer Bahamut a hold, and he dragged me along in his wake.
And thus began your existence as the Elder Primal's thrall.
I cannot help but wonder at his will to survive. Though he was all but obliterated, Bahamut found a way to seize the power you surrendered. That would explain why part of his physical form survived to be entombed underground.
It would also explain why Eorzea was so terribly warped. Even as the land sought to restore itself, the returning flow of ether was cut off.
That's why everything looks so messed up.
Very good. When his grip on existence was once again secured, Bahamut did not cease his feast until he had consumed every last mote of ether that yet floated in the air.
And still he was not fully restored.
You must remember that by this time, much of the freed ether had already returned to the land. That which remained was not sufficient to reconstruct so massive a form in its entirety. But there did not need to be. Not for a being sustained by the marvels of Allagan technology. As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative task. The fragments of Dalamud appear motionless from the surface, but deep beneath the ground they had been searching, tunneling through rock and soil towards their escaped prisoner. And, as you have observed for yourselves, they found his heart.
Why is it getting so good?
Warrior of Light, heed me. You must put a stop to Bahamut's regeneration, whether it be for man or for dragonkind. The question of justice is irrelevant. The Elder Primal will leave naught but a smoldering wasteland for both his children and ours. I beg you to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find.
Gotcha. I got you, Louis Soir. I got you, bro.
This portal will take you to the final internment hulk. 'Tis time for the tale of Bahamut and his part in the Calamity to come to an end.
Okay.
Alvino, Alize, pray, come closer. Your hopes and dreams must no longer be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
They better.
Of course, Grandfather. I have already made it my mission to see this newborn Eorzea survive and flourish.
Alize, while I was yet enthralled to Bahamut, you spoke of my faith in man's strength. Know that your words reached me, imprisoned though my soul still was. So forceful was your conviction, I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you. See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength in which I have faith.
I got you, Louis Soir.
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, Grandfather. You deserve it.
So why is this actually really heartbreaking?
There are records of an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. And though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alvino, Alize, my darling grandchildren.
Who are their parents?
May Light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Come, warrior of light. Our task remains undone.
Bet. Okay, can I finally start the final coil, please? You're gonna start the next? Yeah, I was in a long office. Do this. We're in the freaking final coil of Bahamut. Turn 4. Why is it named Turn? Have I really been playing for almost like 2 freaking hours? Has this really taken 2 hours? The burning heart. Let's take a picture of that.
Twas a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end.
Yes, we will.
Farewell, Bahamut. I banish you back to the ether.
Right, let's do this, Alfino and Alize. Let's do this. And then imagine Bahamut taking control of
He is
Alfino
not
and
yet
Alize.
whole. I did not think him capable.
Imagine Alfino. Imagine Bahamut takes control of Alfino and Alize. What the hell just happened?
Alize! Alize!
Shut up with your whiny, British voice.
I had thought it finally over. I will not survive another blast. No. Is this how I honor my promise to grandfather?
Gee, I don't know.
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
I will, grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have.
Sure you have. Imagine she reveals how
That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness. I have been shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable. Of which I am capable.
Yep.
Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
long I have waited to hear you say that. You have found your resolve at last.
Damn, that is absolutely kind of gotta be another burn. How are they just chilling when there's literally fire around them?
Let me join my strength to yours.
God, I do really miss this voice of Alpino.
In this place, in this moment, our purpose has become one.
I do really miss this voice of Alpino. Is it combining?
For the future of Eorzea!
Damn, I should have taken a screenshot of that. That was so cool.
This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I just thought my brothers are probably gonna kill Bahamut really quickly. Are you even... Okay, that was close. That was close. Why am I still kind of your moment? What the hell is that? That was cool. The final coil of Bahamut complete. God, I could have gotten all that cool armor, but I literally cannot because I couldn't. I have to make room. I'm gonna try and get that again by doing this again. You did it!
Bahamut is even still alive.
But one task remains.
And what does that remain?
With this last coil disabled, there shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace.
Alright, then destroy them. First race oh, sweet baby. Jesus, that was beautiful.
"'Tis done. He is truly gone."
And then Bahamut somehow returns.
You knew, didn't you? You knew what Grandfather had become.
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility. The scene people describe of the Battle of Cartano was one of unimaginable devastation, and 'tis through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are born. I merely put two and two together.
Jesus Christ.
And you consider that a sufficient explanation? Well, however you stumbled across your theory, 'twas this revelation that made you wary of my attachment to Grandfather.
Yeah. I wonder how Alizé's freaking new voice is gonna sound like. As they said, every
You
character
feared
gets a
that
new
in
voice.
my obsession I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
Pray forgive me, sister. I wished only to protect you. Yet I see now that I needn't have doubted the strength of your conviction.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
May I ask you a question? What do you now intend to do with the truth you have uncovered?
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good. We cannot encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the Calamity. But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
I thought it was Bahamut, but I guess it's Bahamut. I always thought it was pronounced Bahamut and not Bahamut.
Fear not, Alfino. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved. That the Elder Primal is banished, to return no more. That is enough.
Yeah, I thought they do not know this entire time that Bahamut was on the verge of returning.
let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Oriange must be beside himself with worry.
Oh, yes, he will, after losing Ophelia and everybody else. Isaiah would bring the tale to Sirens Umbral Clamity to a close. And here we are again, after that descent into darkness, the desolation of northern Thanalan seems paradisidal. As promised, I shan't reveal the truth to Clamity to a single soul. However, the nations of Eorzea will acquire certain assurances that the threat of a new primal is gone. Kept in the dark over long, it's only a matter of time before they seek answers of their own accord. Let us recommend that the fragments of Bahamut are sealed off, that the truth may rest undisturbed. But first, you must go and report to Oranger. It would do enough to keep him in suspense. I dare say we shall find him pacing up and down at the Cerulean processing plant. In spite of your presence, I must confess that there were moments when I feared the worst, but in the end, you plucked us from the flames and bore us safe onto victory, just as you always have. As for Alisaie, I've never been more proud to call her my sister. Yeah, I know, Ali. No, I know. Just as you always have. Okay. Where does it have to go? Okay. The party is 70 Gil. The warrior of light returneth undone from the depths of darkness. By thy triumph bearing I shall take it thou hast succeeded in thy mission, and yet thou art alone. Mistake me not, dear friend, full glad I am of thy safety return, but where pray a Master Alfino and Mr. Alisaie? Here, my friend, forgive us for our lateness. We took the scenic route. Bahamut, or I'm so used to saying Bahamut. But I guess it's pronounced Bahamut. Bahamut is no more. The realm is safe. By the heavens, look at you. What horrors your young eyes must have seen. What suffering your young bodies must have borne. They don't... Okay. Pray tell me, where are you hurt? Your wounds must needs be cleansed and dressed at once. I shall make for you a poultice withdrawn out. Be at ease, my friend. We are hale and whole, I assure you. Yeah, sure, buddy. We took a few tumbles, but the worst of our hurts are healed. I believe we have grandfather to thank for that. That's what Louis saw. Then you met him once more. But wherefore should Bahamut? I keep accidentally saying Bahamut. Bahamut's thralls seek to ease your suffering. I promise to reveal all to you in due course, dear friend, but first there is a matter which requires our immediate attention. Now that Bahamut is defeated, we deem it best to bar entry to all of the fragments of Dalamud. To this end, we will convince the nation's leader that the danger is past and invite their cooperation in ensuring that the fragments are never again disturbed. Come, let us depart and seek an audience with them forthwith. A moment, sister. You need not burden yourself with this task. Orange and I will more than suffice. Might you take this opportunity to rest? The gods know you have earned it. He's a diplomat. But I am fine here, brother. Besides, you have been through as much as I have. Oh, is Isaiah going to try and be a diplomat for once? As I see now, you would play your game of... I see now, you would play your game of diplomacy and wish me out of the way. No, I not could be further from the truth, Alisaie. My lady, 'tis mine earnest belief that your brother hath your best interest at heart. You have more than done your part, and he is desirous but to relieve you of a burden he might easily bear alone. I have some experience treating with dignitaries, you must all allow, as you have never failed to remind me of my fondness for diplomacy. I feel only right that I remind you of your aversion to it. Then it is said on Orange, pray make arrangements for a chocobo carriage. The ride should give us ample time to prepare our story. Alfino. Though our paths are different, we share the same goal, do we not? But of course, three sisters, that which we have just achieved together stands a testament to that fact. Whatever path we choose to take, our hearts shall ever lead to the same end. Of that I am certain. Imagine one of them dies in the future. That might be Alizae's feeling. Thank you. There's a place I would visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? But first, I do believe a change of garments is in order. It won't take a moment. How long is this freaking cutscene? Is that Alizae's new outfit? Why the hell is she wearing that? The landscape is the same, of course. There's no reason that it would be otherwise. Though it would be poetic for the fragments to magically disappear, I am well aware that they shall remain long after you and I are gone. The world may change irreversibly, but life shall ever go on. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Then we end up falling down. Then we end up falling or something. I know that the Alfino will do an admirable job concealing the truth of the Calamity. And this is just a massive government cover-up. This is just a massive cover-up. And such truths as were revealed in those dark depths will never see the light of day. I myself agree that it must be so. The thought that the people of Aerzia shall forever remain ignorant of their savior, of your deeds, the injustice of it almost too much for me to bear. I've already done enough. How typical of you, Zooey, ever the hero. I need to delete all my screenshots on this PlayStation before my PlayStation like explodes or something. Even so, I cannot deny that I feel better for your reassurance. But I want you to know that I will never forget. You are the one who freed Grandfather's soul and saved the Aerzia from Bahamut's wrath, or Bahamut. And though these great deeds will never be remembered in song, their consequences will be felt forevermore by every soul who calls this realm home. Yes, this spot will do. Is she gonna jump? For grandfather, Nail, and the dragons of Muracadia. For all those who were taken by the Clamity. Wasn't Nail like some evil bastard or something? I hate Garleans, so I don't know why you're praying for like a Garlean. I'm Garlean phobic. A long night of struggle with Bahamut is over. I guess it's the true end of the Calamity with the actual, with Bahamut actually gone. This is a true end of the Calamity. The realm, given new life through the prayers and sacrifices of countless souls, may look to a brighter tomorrow. When the dust of our adventure has settled, I shall embark on a journey. I mean to find my own reason to fight for Eorzea. And when I do, I will fight with all my being. I really like Alize's current outfit. He looks honestly kind of low-key creepy. I'll never be able to get over the fact that Alphinaud and Alize look so similar. You have done so much for me, Zuri. One day I hope to be able to repay you in kind. Yeah, maybe when I'm on like death's door again, you can help me. I have no doubt that you will continue to help those in need and grow ever stronger in doing so. I shall endeavor to do the same, and if the 12 are kind, I hope one day to become a sword in the darkness as you are. Come what may, you may rest assured that I will not be outdone by Alphinaud. Oh, still rivals. And then she trips and falls. When next we meet, I promise that I will not disappoint you. So that day, fare you well, my friend, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. That was beautiful. I guess that's all, I'm assuming. I guess that's all. Okay, now what? How long do I have? You know what? We're talking to him right now. I hope Future's Zoo enjoys along in a couple of years. Bye-bye, and always stay up.